This is Pete Feenstra, www.getreadytorock.com. Nearly forgot what it was, but that's what it is. Talking to Dennis Greaves, the leader, founder, member of the iconic British R&B band, R&B being rhythm and blues. 9 Below Zero. Great to have you here at the Boom Boom Club, Dennis.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you.
We're here to talk about the new album. Is it ironically titled It's Never Too Late? Your best album ever?
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think you're spot on.
Your first one for 9 years, I think, something like that.
Original one. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been building up the record company. We formed our own record company.
You did. Said Records.
2000. Yeah. Basically, we couldn't get a major deal that suited us anymore. So in order to survive, we formed our own record company, and since then we've been building the catalogue. But we feel this album just came along at the right time. Original material.
Yeah. Of course, 9 Below Zero are the band, probably the only band, that cut a previous album of all original material called covers.
Yes, yeah. I said because
A lot
we
of
did
people
4 covers.
Yeah.
Sleeves.
Sleeves as opposed to songs, yeah.
Yeah, we love confusing everyone.
But you've got this new, well not new, but you've got a reborn writing partnership with Mark Felton.
Yeah, Mark, only because he's a lazy so-and-so.
Tell him that.
Yeah, so I dragged him up to my loft and got him involved in on this one. And also having Glenn Tilbrook to record with us and help us and guide us and be a bit of a guru for us was a tremendous plus.
And he plays banjo and sitar and all that.
Banjo, sitar, lead guitar, ebo, you know.
Yeah.
Anything with an O on the end, he was picking it up.
That was all worked into the songs?
Yeah, it was, we experimented nicely, and but the basis, I was really worried it was too diverse, but so far everybody really likes the colours that are in there, you know. Yeah.
I mean, I think there's at least 4 songs on there that are going to be 9 Below classics.
Yeah.
I think Mechanic Man is a fantastic opener.
Yes.
Great harmonica from Mark,
Lovely,
really good melody, great song. I haven't got my glasses on, so I'm reading about Breaking Down, which is kind of really, it's 9 Below stripped down to what it used to be, really.
Yes, yep.
Hard riffs. You're the Man.
Yes, I enjoyed that.
Great
lyrics.
Yeah. Where did all the lyrics come from? You have to buy the albums to read them, but they're really great.
I just had fun.
He rhymes pyjamas with
bananas.
Anyway,
but that's Elvis Presley. Presley. It is. It's all heroes. It's people who go to church, abstainers, women, men, black, gay, anything. You know, we're all part of the human race, I suppose, is the message.
Right.
In a positive sense.
So there it is. That's a world exclusive.
It is actually.
And of course we've got the epic story of Nathan John, which I've just heard you sound checking, which is very, very country. 4-part harmonies. Yeah. And I didn't realise you actually play acoustically.
Yes.
Live.
Yes. We broke that down. It was well, fun enough. Here comes the cavalry. The cavalry, Mr. Felton, just walking into the room, so I can talk about him while he's here. It's funny. It's a nice story. He rang me up about 9:15 in the morning. Then I just had a dream. He said about this geezer Nathan John. I said, well, what is it? Who is it? He said, I don't know. I said, right, give me some time and I'll come up with the music. So I come up with the music, played it down to the phone with him, and he went, what's that?
This is Mark.
Yeah. He said, what's that? He said, I don't know any of that. I said, well, in the meantime, I said, look, let's get you write it about John Mendes, because it was all over the paper, all over the press.
Right, I didn't realise.
Us two being Londoners, we were really affected by that.
Yeah.
And so then that gave him, he went, and he run back in 20 minutes, 4 verses done, and the music did fit, and we were happy in the end, weren't we? And then the middle 8, you went, what's that? Yeah. It was brilliant.
So is that how you normally would write a song? Because you've written half of this album between the two of you. Or do you do the
Pretty
one
much.
Pretty much. Yeah. And I also wonder, a lot of Den's stuff, I was going to ask him separately, it seems to be more and more Keith Richard oriented, and yours is more melodic and country oriented.
Absolutely.
How do the two come together?
That's it. Spot on.
So do you fight about which direction you go in?
Never fight about songwriting, never fight about everything else. Never about that, do we?
No, never. And I'm just thinking about the band as a whole. You've also written Little by Little as a band composition.
That was a sound check in Croatia.
And that was the basis of it.
It's nice. Yeah.
And,
I think though, what I'm really happy about, if someone says to me what sort of album it is, it's a 9 Below Zero album. I'm so pleased that we have our sound, we have our style, and this is a 9 Below Zero album. It's not like anything else. It's very British. It's got tinges of all our influences, but we feel confident it's us.
And I think you reached a high on Refrigerator, your previous studio album, with Wild Kicking Horse. And
I
enjoyed
that
continuation.
song. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And also on that album, going back to that, you did Go Girl, which was a video. Have you got any plans to do?
Yeah, just shot 4. Yeah, just shot 4. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, you know what I love about Hit the Spot, right? That song, right? We leave the heart, which is really a nice new thing. We leave the heart to the last quarter of the song. And when it comes in, it's just, for me, I think yes, because normally we would have heart playing keyboard riffs or bits and pieces within the song.
Yeah.
But that one, let's leave it out, and then it comes, and I really like that. And we only do it on one song, so that's nice as well.
Yeah. So have these songs been road tested before you recorded them, or is it the other way around?
Not really. They've been in my head, in my phone. They've been all over the place, trying to get, waiting for the time from, to crack the chord and let it out.
Yeah.
You know?
And how many of them are going to be featured in the set, generally
9.
speaking?
9.
Oh.
Yeah, they're practically all in.
Yeah, we feel like we're going to go for it.
How long did the whole recording take then?
3
months.
The recording part?
Yeah.
3 months. More than 3 months, wasn't it? Brendan's over here. Brendan?
The actual recording process?
Yeah.
That wasn't even 3 months probably with the mixing and that.
So were some of these songs ideas when you went in the studio, were they all complete when you got there?
No, I demoed them with my two children.
Oh yeah.
I just
The
wanted
whole concept took a year.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I demoed them in August and we finished in August. So it took a year, but within that we were recording Glenn's.
Yeah.
And then we mixed in Sphere and Conk.
Right. Yeah.
Which is a lovely one.
I used to have a little club up the road from there. funny enough. Tottenham Lane.
Oh, lovely.
I can't remember what it was called now. It's snooker hall now. But Brendan, you're sat in the corner having this chip. Sorry about this, but it's a very live sound. Your drums are really to the fore on a lot of the tracks. Was that deliberate?
Well, the wonderful thing about it was the live room in Glen Tilbridge recording studio is very friendly for drums and guitars.
Right, so
when
you made
you're
best
there,
use of that,
it's very, very much the natural sound that came out of it. It was just wonderful, yeah. It was.
And you got a great balance between that live in the studio sound and the strength of the songs.
It's only taken us 30 years.
Well, I was going to come to that.
We're working on it, yeah.
Is it partly because you're touring all the time that you don't have time to actually sit down and record more?
It's all about circumstance. Before we've had Glyn Johns producing us, we've worked with some greats. For me, working 2.5 minutes from my house was a wonderful feeling. I could do a guitar solo or write something and go home, reflect on it, not worry, not panic, not be under pressure. If I was in residential, living upstairs, so I felt very relaxed. Mark and Brandy at 20 minutes from the studio. Jerry using France now. It didn't matter where we recorded with Jerry, but he stayed with Mark. We were very family unit. I could go home and sing the children. Children could come from school, and then I'd say to the kids, any of our kids actually walked in the studio, sing on this, try this. It was just great. And then Glen Tilbrook was just hovering around in the corridor with a glass of wine and saying,
Let me have a go, let me have a go.
It was fantastic.
Yeah. And I got to say, some of you all playing on that album, Mark, is absolutely wonderful. The tone you got in your heart and everything.
Yes, my idea.
And the songs bring up
They were my idea.
Brendan's idea, okay. It's nothing to do with Mark at all.
No, I showed him.
But I will ask.
Didn't even know what a heart was.
Whatever it is. I will ask these two about this. Are you amazed that when 9 Below Zero has been going 30 years, but of course you did have a split for a little while, and you reformed on the 10th anniversary of the band in 1990, and here we are on the 30th anniversary. I mean, are you amazed that you're still here?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, also, I've been married 30 years. I'm amazed at that as well. But
so am I.
But it just, do you know what, Pete?
Yeah.
It all feels like yesterday, and there's also so much to do, and it's the same with my marriage. it's the same. I just feel like there's so much to do, but it doesn't feel like 30 years. I don't feel tired and haggard and
No.
and bereft of ideas. You know
And of
what I
course,
mean?
you've broke new territories in Europe and Italy, in particular, in places like that now. So
Yes, I mean, thank God. I mean, we can go to Italy. I'd like to mention Mick Lister. I forgot to mention Mick.
Yeah.
He's my old buddy with the truth. Actually, you see, I can kick these guys up the backside, and I demand the best out of them.
yeah,
But sometimes, for the detrimentalness,
Yeah.
or whatever the word is, detriment
Yeah.
of me,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So I got in Mick just to push me with guitar and vocals, and that was a real big.
And he's got that intuitive feel for what you do
Absolutely.
anyway.
He
so.
was, and also like Glenn, they were separate from the plot, so they could be
Yeah.
quite brutal.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
And it's funny you should mention him because, of course, Nine Below as a band was originally kind of ensconced in the mod scene
Yeah.
and still carry that through
Yeah.
with you, of course. But, but I'm thinking, like, moving on to the next question, really, you've become more musically diverse, you've matured as a
Yes.
band.
Yeah.
Do you feel you've dragged your old friends with you as well as got the new ones we just talked about?
Do you know what? I don't know. I think it's a lovely question. I don't know. I'd like to think that we have.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that they
People
love
have grown
us,
up with you, of
and
course.
have grown up with us, and I'd like to think we can grab some new fans with this one.
Yeah. And it's just finishing on the amount of time the band's been going, and Brendan's been in the band for years, but I imagine now that Jerry has almost been in this band as long as he was with Rory.
Got to be close.
close.
It's getting
It's
close.
a year difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's astonishing, isn't it?
Which is
It's
absolutely astonishing.
1991.
Yeah, it's astonishing.
And when you think about during that time span, not only has the whole music business
Yes.
changed, I
Yes.
was talking to Walter about it, she said the physical carrier of music's changed.
Yes.
The promotion, we talked
Yes.
about video, that's
Yes.
all changed.
Yes.
And R&B, the whole concept has changed. It's become urban music to
Yes.
contemporary radio, but for
Yeah.
us real
Yeah.
music lovers, it's still rhythm and blues and R&B, which goes back years. And you guys are still out there doing it.
I think it's important that we bring out new products, push forward. Okay, you know, we don't know what's going to happen with this record, but we had to make this record.
Yeah.
We had to. We can't just go around playing the same old songs,
No.
living off the back catalogue. Can't be done.
And I don't think there's
I don't think we want to do it.
I don't think there's too many bands of your longevity that have come up with an album so been so strong and so creative.
Let's hope so.
And
Cheers.
I hope the two of you write some more.
I mean, to be honest, just if I can PS this, I think that we were very worried with this one that it was either going to be a complete flopper or it was going to be well received. We had no idea, did we? Because it was so diverse, as you said.
diverse, but it's got cutting edge and it's got
Well, that's good. I'm
balance.
glad you feel that. I mean, because we were quite proud of it now. Now it's
And I think the old fans are going to love it as much as the new people if you can get radio on it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
we're trying at the moment. Yeah.
As we said earlier on, the album's called It's Never Too Late. It's never too late
Yeah,
for Jerry
for
McAvoy
Jerry
to
to
be
walk
on
through
there.
the door.
Finally be on there. Say a word to the viewers out there, Jerry.
Hello viewers, how are you doing?
Thank you very much. Okay, this is Pete Feenstra, www.getreadytorock.com, saying good night. We've had all this noise in the background, Virgil and the accelerators doing the sound check. The boys have very graciously given them half an hour to do so. Mark, it's been great to
Thank you,
talk
Peter.
to you. Dennis,
Cheers, mate.
Brendan in the corner, Jerry on his left. 9 Below Zero. The album's called It's Never Too Late. Go and find it in your local record shops. The ones that are left on Z Records. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you.